Are you there?
No.
Oh, okay. So I want to preface this by basically saying that this is all gonna be jokes and like we aren't taking any of this seriously. This is just us kind of being like just shitting on him because everyone's shitting on him and it's just funny and enjoyable right now.
We're demonetized now.
Okay, where am I at? What am I looking for? Where's my... There it is. Okay, so, yeah, as I'm prefacing, this is a joke. Tristan and I are dating, and we're long distance, so we've had our fair share of people joking about us and making jokes about us, me being an e-girl or a thought or whatever. But unlike Idubbz, we can actually take a fucking joke.
Because you're a thought.
So, yeah.
Listen here, I will stop calling you an e-girl when you get rid of the e-cat ears on your headset.
I'll do what I want. So, anyways, as most of you probably know, Idubbz is kind of kind of a cuck now, and that's not even like a joke or anything. A lot of people are like, "Oh, he's a simp" and whatever, but actually, I think a lot of people are forgetting the definition of a simp, which is someone who pines after and like obsesses over a girl who they
But
have.
again, you gotta remember that a simp is an acronym. It's overall just sucker for mediocre pussy.
Yeah. So he is not a simp. I mean, yes, mediocre pussy. He even said himself that it's like mediocre pussy. He's like, it's just a pussy, dude. Like, oh, that was cringy as fuck.
Okay, but let's stay on topic.
but yeah, he is not a cuck, or he's not a simp. He's a cuck because a simp is someone who pines after someone that they're not in a relationship with. However, a cuck is someone who basically lets other men do shit to their girlfriends and just like gets off to that.
Okay.
Like that's fine for them.
The definition of simp can be debated. You can simp for a woman while you are in a relationship with her. And that is something I will full-heartedly believe. Also, simpleton is another one.
We have to hurry this up.
Overall, stop overvaluing women. But
Okay.
you're gonna have to cut this anyways. We're just gonna talk.
But I
want to
get into like the main portion of what I want to talk about, which is how dumb of a response he made. That's what I want to get into.
Idubbz is a very smart man. Smart in the fact that he's somewhat. Cut me off one more time, I swear.
I will do it!
Okay, he's a very smart man. He has put himself on the internet, he has made himself a following, him being a white person has normalized the use of the N-word within his content, and
yeah.
Overall, he's been very smart when he makes decisions, such as the ideas of the content cops and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
He goes for things that are trending.
Like we are.
He's a very dumb person now.
Yeah.
My number one evidence being he made a response video. If he would have given it one more week, I bet it would have died out. It was starting to fall off. No one was caring that much anymore, but he's just like, okay, guys. One second, I got a clip for you, okay?
Well, I mean, I'll insert it. But, yeah, I mean, he should never have made a response video in the first place. It was absolutely idiotic of him. And even worse is how he responded. Like, I mean, everyone's kind of clowned on him at this point. But legitimately, his response, he was basically taking a bunch of jokes out of context. Like, at the beginning of the video, it was fine, because it was mostly him just addressing, like, oh, there are people who've made memes about it, and, like, understand that I don't have a problem with sex work, which is fine, you know. None of us are judging his lifestyle, none of us are judging her, although I do judge some of her past actions because she has done some shitty things in the past, such as
I'm judging her for being a sex worker.
No,
I am.
I'm not. He is.
That is your fault.
But no, she, you know, she could do what she wants. However, she, you know, there is stigma against it. People are gonna look down on her. She can't just make this and be like, well, it's your fault for looking down on me. It's like, dude, this is what the society we live in. We live in a society. And, like, you can't expect people not to clown on you and think that, I don't know, you're a whore for it. People are going to think that no matter what.
Especially in a society. In a society. That overall supports the idea of monogamous marriage.
Yeah. And so, But some of the worst points he made was, especially one that I didn't like, is he ended up using a YouTuber, Idubbz. He used Idubbz's video in his video, like, of points as to why it's a bad idea, and then Idubbz was trying to make rebuttals, but his rebuttals were so bad, like they were poorly thought out.
Girlfriend's OnlyFans.
Yeah, no. They were poorly thought out, and what was even worse is that Idubbz's video was made as almost a defense of Idubbz. Like, the portion that Idubbz used was taken out of context. It was a complete joke, and the fact that he used that just went to prove that he was taking this too seriously. Like, Idubbz, the man who's known for, you know, like, making jokes and being like, don't take it too seriously, is now taking things too seriously. It's absolutely idiotic. And then also he used, like, a Twitter account, of some kid who was his fan, which, like, calling out your fans is really a great idea. Keep going, Idubbz. But still, he used this clip from a kid who, A, he's calling out a kid now, like, great job, but B, the kid's account, people have gone on Twitter and found his account, it's all satire, which means that, again, Idubbz took a joke out of context and was taking it too seriously, because this kid was clearly being ironic in that post, and now he's making like a legitimate response against it. Like, come on, Idubbz, this is basic shit. You should know better. You should know better. And he doesn't, for some reason. I don't know. He's just being an idiot right now. He's really being an idiot. And that's why we had to make a video about how much of an idiot he's being. Any other responses, my love?
Dummy.
Dummy. That's a great response. I love it. And also enjoy the speed draw in the background. It has nothing to do with the video at all. But it's pretty. You're welcome. Thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please. I need food. Thank you.